Scene 1. The kind farmer in a small village near a deep green forest lived a hard-working farmer named Ollie. Every morning he woke up early and went to his field with hope and determination. Ollie was known in the village for his kind heart. Unlike other farmers, he loved animals and birds. He never chased them away from his fields. Instead, he believed that nature and humans should live together in peace. His farm was full of tall trees, golden crops, and colorful flowers. Birds sang sweet songs, and butterflies danced in the air. Ollie always smiled when he saw animals around him because he believed they were his silent friends. Scene 2. The injured deer one afternoon. While Ollie was working in his field, he heard a soft cry coming from the bushes. When he looked carefully, he saw a small deer limping in pain. The deer had a sharp thorn stuck in its leg. The poor animal looked scared and weak. Ollie slowly walked toward it so he would not frighten it. With great care and kindness, he removed the thorn from the deer's leg and cleaned the wound. Then he wrapped a cloth around it to help it heal. The deer looked at Ollie with grateful eyes before slowly walking back into the forest. Scene 3. A surprise visit the next morning. Ollie was watering his crops when he noticed something surprising. The same deer returned, but this time it was not alone. A monkey sat on a tree branch. A rabbit hopped beside the deer, and several birds flew above them. Ollie could hardly believe his eyes. It felt as if the animals had come to thank him. The deer stood calmly near him, showing that it trusted him completely. Ollie smiled warmly and greeted them like old friends. Scene 4. The animals helped the farmer soon. The animals began visiting Ollie's farm every day. The monkey climbed the trees and dropped ripe fruits to the ground. The birds flew around the crops and ate harmful insects that damaged plants. The rabbit dug small holes in the soil, which helped the water reach plant roots. Slowly, Ollie realized something amazing. His farm was growing better than ever before. The plants looked greener, the fruits looked bigger, and the harvest was becoming stronger. Scene 5. A beautiful friendship days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. The farmer and the animals became true friends. Ollie often shared fresh vegetables and grains with them. In return, the animals stayed around his field and protected it from pests and trouble. Sometimes Ollie would sit under a big tree and talk to them as if they understood every word. The deer listened quietly, the rabbit jumped playfully, and the monkey made funny faces that made Ollie laugh. Scene 6. Trouble in the forest one day. Dark clouds covered the sky and strong winds started blowing. A terrible storm arrived in the forest. Heavy rain fell, and many trees fell down. The homes of many animals were destroyed. The deer, rabbit, monkey, and birds became very frightened. They had nowhere safe to stay. Remembering the kindness of the farmer, they quickly ran toward Ollie's farm. Scene 7. The farmer's kind heart. When Ollie saw his animal friends running toward him in fear, he immediately understood something was wrong. Without hesitation, he opened the doors of his storage barn and allowed them to stay inside. He placed dry grass for the deer and rabbit, fruits for the monkey, and grains for the birds. Outside, the storm continued through the night, but inside the barn, everyone felt safe. Scene 8. The storm ends. By morning, the storm finally stopped. The sky became clear again, and sunlight spread across the land. Many trees in the forest had fallen, and the animals' homes were damaged. But because of Ollie's kindness, they had survived the dangerous night. The animals slowly stepped outside the barn and looked around the farm peacefully. Scene 9. Gratitude of the animals. The deer walked toward Ollie and gently bowed its head as if saying thank you. The monkey happily jumped from branch to branch. The birds sang beautiful songs in the sky, and the rabbit hopped in circles. It was their special way of showing gratitude to the farmer who had saved them. Ollie felt happy and proud that he had helped his friends. Scene 10. A lesson of kindness. From that day on, the bond between the farmer and the forest animals became even stronger. They continued helping each other and living together peacefully. Ollie's farm became the most beautiful place near the forest. People from nearby villages often wondered why his crops were always so healthy. But Ollie knew the secret: kindness and friendship with nature. Moral: kindness to animals and nature always brings friendship, happiness, and unexpected help.